What's up, everybody? Welcome to my very early first impressions of Battlefield Hardline, the new Battlefield game. I've played this for maybe, let's see, hour and a half, so I thought I'd bring you a little video and tell you what I think of the game so far. Let's start out on the chopper and see if I can talk and fly and not die at the same time. So there's one map at the moment in Los Angeles, but there's two game modes. We're on Blood Money at the minute, and Blood Money revolves around both the cops and the criminals attacking a central point for cash. See if I can preemptively take down this chopper. Yeah, so the idea is you and the 5-0, the police, the old Bill, you've both got your own vaults, and you need to fill up your vaults with $5 million. You do that by going into this money pile in the centre and basically just running big bags of cash to and from the central point. Get over here. There was a man somewhere. I wanted to murder him. So it's kind of like a strange capture the flag mode, but you're fighting over the same flag, and the flag is like infinite, if that makes sense. It's kind of strange, but it works very well because come here. Really, he lives? Surely you're dead by now. He's totally not. I want to finish my train of thought. Thank you. Yeah, strangely it kind of works because it brings both kind of elements of attack and defend. I mean, you're both attacking the central point and your enemy vault as well, because not only does that affect how much money they have, but any money that you take from them and return home becomes yours. So you're fighting to earn that $5 million in, I think it's 20 minutes. So it's working well so far. The other game mode is Heist, I think it's called, yeah, Heist. And that's more of a cops and robbers type of deal. The copper's got to get that sweet moolah, and yeah, the coppers chase them down, basically. So it's kind of a basic idea, but it works, and it's obviously a new kind of style for the Battlefield series, but I'm liking it so far. It's strange, I didn't think I'd gel with this straight away, because, well, the first thing I thought is, like, what kind of police force has this kind of bloody armaments? Don't hit me with a rocket. Where have you gone? Are you below me? Oh, you've bailed. My chopper's not in a good position. Yeah, what kind of police force has RPGs and attack choppers just readily available that are like waging all-out war? So it's kind of strange in that regard, because it is like any other Battlefield. It does feel like proper brutal combat, assault rifles, grenades, all that other stuff. It doesn't feel like it's like a police force. But I don't think this is kind of a Battlefield that you're going to be able to take too seriously, if that makes sense. Because there's a lot of, not silly things, but kind of tongue-in-cheek things, like stuff you'd expect to see in like an 80s Arnie action movie. Oh, I went in the building. Oh, I will get out of this chopper and show you some infantry footage at some point. Like there's like zip lines, there's what's the other thing? Grappling hooks. There's obviously loads of weapons and loads of vehicles, and everything's exploding all the time. So it does feel over the top. Like the setting and the gameplay kind of. Well, the gameplay feels more intense in the setting, if that makes sense. Oh my giddy aunt, I'm dead. Like all the stuff that's going on you wouldn't expect to see in like a cops and robbers bank heist kind of scenario. Right, once we get into the menu I can explain some other things. So these are your vehicles, can't select any at the minute. You get a command truck which you can park somewhere and people can spawn on. This is it, I can drive it. So if I drive this to somewhere like a strategic position, people will actually be able to, let's get my sirens on, will actually be able to spawn in there, so that kind of gives you a tactical advantage. So if I move it within a few meters of this, my team can get to it. Okay, let's hop out of there. There we go. Okay, so the perk system is something I was hoping to touch on. So if I've got enough points now, I can hold Q and I get one of these perks. These changed depending on what class you have. I'm the operator, so I can get a chest plate, which protects against infantry bullets and stuff, or a flak jacket against explosions. I'm going to go for the chest plate, because someone's probably going to shoot me at some point. So that's kind of like the squad upgrades, the way they worked in Battlefield 4, but instead of being tied to the squad and relying on like possibly random people, you instead just rely on yourself and you can earn them solo. That screen shake, by the way, is like the quote-unquote Levolution event. That's like a construction crane falling down, which, if Battlefield EA people are listening, you need to tone down the screen shake on that. That is crazy screen shake. As you see me now, I'm picking up the cash. You can carry up to $500,000 at a time, but obviously the more cash you pick up, the bigger risk you run trying to get it back. Like, there's people here now. Oh gosh. No, no, I didn't want a medkit, I wanted a pistol. Ah, run away! Alright, I'm leaving. I don't know how much money I've got. Alright, I've got $500,000. Oh, and then I died. It's alright. That guy's got me. I can pick up the money off the floor. Okay, I'm going to try and run this back to my base. It's always nice when the guys on your team will stick with you and actually run the cash back with you. God damn it, he's getting away. Because this is kind of not a civilian setting, that chopper's going to rinse me. Not a civilian setting, but more of a public setting, I guess, with it being police. It's a lot easier. Get away from my vault. It's a lot easier to actually damage vehicles. Like, you don't need heavy caliber weapons or RPGs to damage vehicles. Small arms fire, or enough sustained small arms fire, will take like a normal car or helicopter down eventually. Because obviously there's no tanks or anything in this. There's nothing so over the top as that. So you do have to rely on basic modes of transportation, like that motorbike over there. One of the things that I notice happen a lot is you find people start to just camp each other's vaults. Just wait for people to return and then pick up their cash. There he is, he's up on there. Or they'll do that, they'll camp on top of the center point and just start mowing people down there. It's kind of annoying, but you know, in any objective-based game, there's always going to be people camping. Right now, I've died and I'm in the menu again. I'm going to explain the upgrade system. Instead of completely tying everything to your level this time, well, the weapons at least, you can buy it with the cash that you earn in-game. So for my performance, I've earned 17,000 so far, and that allowed me to just buy weapons. Like I could buy an AKM, but then to buy the stuff that you want in the weapons, like the attachments, you have to earn proficiency stars, which are there we go. These things. So I got 2 proficiency stars in the G36, so I can buy optics. So I want a hollow sight, and then you buy that with your own cash, and that sticks with you forever. Then, so you can kind of save up for something that you really want, or just start jumping in and start getting upgrades and all that fun stuff. All these barrel things I can't use yet because I haven't actually unlocked them. It's just the sights that I can use so far. Get out there. Secondary weapons are the same. I can only use the 38 snub so far, and that doesn't have any attachments. Gadgets. There's loads of gadgets. The one that I'm kind of not keen on, that I've seen other people use, I've not bought it yet, because, like I said, I'm not keen on it, is this survivalist one. That basically, it reads at the bottom. Once per deploy, you'll be given the opportunity to pick yourself back up from an attack that may have otherwise killed you. It will not bring you back from critical wounds caused from headshots, falling damage, or headshots. Explosives, falling damage, and headshots. Yeah, so that's basically you revive yourself, which is obviously like really annoying. Gas mask, protect you from gas grenades, grappling hook, and zipline. I'm going to buy the grappling hook to play with that. Ziplines you can find across the map. Tasers to stun people, and once you stun them, you can shoot them to kill them, or you can actually interrogate them. And when you interrogate an enemy, it actually like pings the map and shows you. Because they're basically ratting out all their team. So it pings the map, and for a short while it tells you where everyone is. It's like a UAV, I guess. Right, that's me for now, I think. So let's redeploy. Sure, let's get a squad car. Looks like we're about to win this game. A lot quicker than I thought we were going to. See if I can get to the enemy vault. Oh, no, we won. I was just about to touch on the vehicle physics. The vehicle physics are a lot better in this instance of Battlefield because I think they've redone the whole collision engine. And if you played a lot of like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, you found that if you crash your vehicle into something, it kind of like almost phase into it and then just like stop dead on, whereas this kind of feels like it's been taken from an average racing game. So the vehicles to control, they're a lot better, which is good because they're a lot faster as well. Like, it's all super bikes, police interceptors, sedans. They're a lot faster than like the military Humvees and everything that the previous Battlefields had. So that's nice to see. A lot of people have been nervous, like me amongst them. I mean, Battlefield 4 is very lackluster to me. I did not get on with Battlefield 4 at all. It had a lot of problems, and a lot of people are worried that like all the problems with like the netcode and all this other stuff are going to carry over to Hardline. But they've actually come out and said that the netcode and the back-end coding of Battlefield 4 can actually be transferred over to Hardline. So that should mean that any changes or improvements that they do to Battlefield 4 will just carry over to Hardline. So whatever happens, whatever development happens with one will happen to the other, basically. Which is good because it means that one's not going to be forgotten about, whilst the other's being focused on. So that's refreshing to see. So hopefully by the time this actually comes out, it will be stable and actually very good. But I mean, I've been put off pre-ordering games and stuff of that nature, so I'll be waiting to pre-order this. I'll probably actually wait until release. I'm going to play as the mechanic because I've not done that yet, and then jump back into the chopper because I like it in the chopper. Let's see if we can steal some more cash. Same as any other Battlefield or any other objective-based game, it's themselves. Team play does play a huge factor, obviously, not just in supporting your team, but I mean, if you get a few guys that are willing to blow that chopper up, are willing to like escort you to the vault point, if you can get a chopper full of dudes and carry them over to the vault and then extract them safely, then that's going to be like a huge point boost for you. Oh my god, I thought I killed that chopper. I hit it with like a missile. I've always said Battlefield's better with friends though, so if you can get like a cool ass crim squad together, that'll play into your hands. Sure, let's buy a P90 because why not? I've got a load of cash. Can't buy another pistol, RPG. So like what bloody police force has RPGs available? I know I'm playing as a criminal now, but what's available to me is available to the cops. And no, grappling hook, so I said I was going to use that. Right, okay. Yeah, you don't have to use a knife as your melee weapon. The melee weapon kind of works like the taser in the way that you can stun your enemy and then interrogate them and do all that fun stuff. Right, let's see if I can actually use this thing. Here we go. You see, those ledges are covered in blue now. That's because I can actually grapple onto them, and then they just work like a ladder. So that's pretty cool. Lets you like remain dynamic and stuff, I guess. And from what I've seen so far, it's not like overly used. You don't see like a billion people just grappling everywhere. Because obviously there's a modicum of risk involved. You're left very vulnerable whilst you're climbing up that length of rope. Oh, I didn't get any of those. Right, let's get some cash and get the fudge out of here. Is that the crane coming down? Right, run. They've changed the the hit markers on this. If you get a headshot, it'll actually show up in red. Your hit mark will flash red. So hopefully no longer you're going to be like, hey man, no, that was a definite headshot, because you should be able to tell. And it gives you a better indication of how much damage you're actually doing. There we go. Deposit a nice chunk of change there. Hey, you get back in that lift. What did you just call me? I saved your life, arguably. Right, I'm gonna go and try and steal just a little bit of cash from the coppers now. See if I can get there. Super bikes are very quick. I didn't know how well the super bikes were gonna handle, but they work very well. If I leave my super bike there, I can make a quick escape, hopefully. Looks like there's people defending their vault, though. That seems like a quite essential thing. I noticed that people who defend their vault... Damn it. People who defend their vault actually have like 2 or 3 guys hanging back and looking after their cash. They really have a leg up. Like, if your team's just leaving the vault to its own ends, then you're gonna have problems. Who's shooting at us? That chopper over there. I just wanted to get a vantage point. This is another one of those things like, really? This kind of takes you out the moment of the whole cops and robbers theme. But the fact that everyone's got a fucking parachute. That, I'm pretty sure they're not a standard police issue. Right, what can I have? Fast repair or repair unit? I'll take fast repair, sure, why not? Right, where are the coppers? Let's hide. Get some moolah. I've rarely actually managed to get like the whole 500,000 from this, because it bloody takes ages. By the time you actually get some money, it's like I'm still here just holding E. By the time you actually get to it, chances are the point is now swarming with enemies. I might be okay this time though. Let's see if I can get away. As long as our vault's not swarming with dudes, it should be okay. I can hear sirens over here though, which doesn't fill me with confidence. Usually that means police. If you hear sirens, you think police. In this instance anyway, I'm not going to assume there's a fire engine floating around somewhere. Right, you see in the bottom left corner, just above the minimap, you can see how much money each team has got. So we're just past the halfway point. There's dudes here. Let me out. Oh god, he's got the tanker. You ain't got no tanker anymore, son. That's one of those quote-unquote Battlefield moments. The fact that you can just pick up a civilian tanker and like drive it into the enemy, make a massive explosion. That's if some asshat like me doesn't swipe you in the side with an RPG. What are you doing? This, I should be able to take this chopper down. Oh, he took himself down. Oh, you mother lover! I went to go nail that guy. Like, his own stupidity probably saved him at that point. Right, we'll do one more life, and then I'm going to call that video. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. The main points, anyway. Well, actually, one of the really cool parts is that if anyone's played a lot of Battlefield, you'll understand the frustration of like getting your teammates to give you ammo and first aid kits and stuff. Now, you can actually just run up to a player, if he's on your team, that is. You can actually just run up to a player, press E on them, and you'll take money off them. Not money. You'll take health or ammo off them instead of actually just having to wait. I think I just picked up a chunk of change. Instead of actually just having to wait for them to put something down or hop in front of them or spam chat being like, hey man, give me some goddamn ammo or health. So that should alleviate some frustrations. Get away! I don't want to die! Damn it, I nearly got to the vault. Never mind. Well guys, that's been my early first impressions of Battlefield Hardline. I'm gonna be optimistic and say it's an improvement on Battlefield 4. But, I mean, wait until you see the reviews come out. Wait until some more coverage comes out. This is a beta. It plays very well for a beta, but then again, I quite enjoyed the Battlefield 4 beta and I was disappointed by that full release. So, I'd say wait maybe a week until after release if you can. But I'm optimistic. There's a lot of cool new gameplay elements. It's a fresh take on the Battlefield series, which I can appreciate. So it's something to be hopeful for, I think. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.